Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I'm going to talk to you and educate you about eating disorders. Now this particular article that I'm referring to, I'll put a link to it in the description, talks about one of the Spice Girls. Now I can't tell you I'm that familiar with pop culture, but I remember the Spice Girls, and I guess Spice Girls Melanie C, Mel C I guess as they used to refer to her, details overcoming a very noticeable eating disorder. And in this article, she talks about how that was a very difficult time in her life. I was eating more, eating less, getting smaller and smaller. It was a very physical thing, very noticeable. I guess her bandmates tried to get her help. She dismissed them, which is not unusual when someone is dealing with a mental health issue, and an eating disorder is a mental health issue. And a lot of the time when you're dealing with mental health, substance use, the behavioral health issues, there's just complete and utter denial about what's going on, which is not unusual. She says, I'd come home and it was just me. I was with my family in LA, Los Angeles, and I couldn't get out of bed. I was crying and crying. I started having a binge eating disorder, but I didn't understand it. Apparently she got pregnant, and she says, when I was pregnant with Scarlett, her child, that was such a huge moment. For the first time in my life, I was proud of my body. I was like, wow. Now, I'm not advocating that, if you're a woman dealing with an eating disorder, you go and get yourself pregnant. I just think that the whole point of this is that I guess she, once she got pregnant, she realized or decided that, maybe what was going on here was not healthy for her. But a lot of the families that call us who are dealing, especially with a young lady, and I say young ladies because I don't recall ever having a case where a family called us and it was a man or a boy in the family who was having this issue. It's typically a female thing, without sounding sexist, but I'm just telling you what we see in the office. I mean, I'm just sharing our experiences with families that call us, and a lot of the time, the loved one, the patient, the child, is in denial about what's going on here. And as I've said in other videos, if they can't make the decision to save themselves because their brain has effectively been kidnapped, then somebody else has to make that decision. And it's typically the family. And we realize, that's a big ask. But an eating disorder can be deadly, and it's very difficult to treat. And not in every case, but a lot of the time, there's some type of trauma issue that's been going on here for a long time that's been undiagnosed. So, excuse me, my cat. And so if you're a family out there who wants to have a discussion about how we can help you, reach out to us. We got a ton of free resources. If you want to talk about the legal option or non-legal options that were available, happy to have that conversation with you. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, or you agree with me, or you disagree with me, or you want me to make a video about an issue that your family is confronted with, post it. Okay, I'm here to provide as much information as I possibly can so that you as a family can decide what steps you'd like to make, how you want to move forward. And with that said, if you could give us a thumbs up, it would be appreciated. Please subscribe to the channel so you get more of this content. I'm putting out a video almost every single day so you get the information that you need. And with that said, thank you for tuning in. I'll put a link to the article in the description of the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.